Happy New Year. So welcome back to Faith and Foundations. I'm your host, Lakeisha Faison, your North Carolina realtor, aka your favorite homegirl, here to chat about faith and real estate. So as we step into this new year, many of us are setting goals, dreaming big, and maybe even writing down some resolutions. And for some of you, one of those big dreams may be buying your first home. If that's you, this episode is especially for you. So today we're talking about taking the steps to purchase a home, how to move forward with intention, wisdom, and faith as you prepare for one of the biggest milestones of your life. So today we're going to start with Proverbs 16:3. That simply says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. So buying a home is a big decision, and it's not one we should rush in or take lightly. But the good news is that when we commit our plans to God, when we invite Him into the process, He provides guidance, clarity, and peace every step of the way. So if homeownership is on your heart this year, let's break it down into manageable steps that honor your goals and God's timing. Step number 1, check your financial foundation. Just like building a house requires a strong foundation, buying a home requires financial stability. So you can start by taking a look at your credit score, your savings, and your budget. So your credit score, this will affect your mortgage rate and loan approval. So if your score needs improvement, focus on paying down debts and avoiding new credit inquiries. Savings. You will need funds for down payment, closing costs, and some moving expenses. Start saving intentionally, even if it's a small amount each month. Now, I would like to take this moment to let you know that in North Carolina, there are several down payment / closing cost assistance programs that we could help you with for down payment. So I don't want you to feel like you need $20,000 to buy a home, because there are programs out there to assist you. However, you got to find the right realtor. Shameless plug, call me and I can hook you up with some wonderful lenders that can help with those things. But in order for you to qualify for some of those assistance programs, your credit score needs to be a 640. So remember, 640 is being the magic number that you're trying to reach. And also we gotta determine your budget. Determine what you can afford without overextending yourself. So a good rule of thumb is that your monthly housing costs shouldn't exceed 30% of your income. Now that first step may feel very overwhelming, but remember, progress is progress. God does not call us to perfection. He just calls us to faithfulness. Step number 2, partner with a realtor you can trust. Shameless plug, call me. You don't have to navigate this process alone. So a good realtor like me, I can make all the difference in the world. As your agent, I can help you find homes that match your needs, negotiate the best deals for you, and guide you through the inspections, paperwork, and the closing. But please make sure you look for someone who listens to your goals, communicates well, and has your best interests at heart. Buying a home is a partnership, and having the right person in your corner can make this journey smoother and way more enjoyable. Step 3, get pre-approved for a mortgage. Now, once you've reviewed your finances, the next step is getting pre-approved for a loan. This step is crucial because it gives you clear understanding of what you can afford and shows sellers that you're serious when you're ready to make an offer. Work with the lender you trust. Ask questions and make sure you fully understand your loan options. Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." Don't be afraid to lean on experts during this process. They're here to help. Okay, step 4. Start dreaming with a plan. Now, this is the fun part because now you get to actually vision your future home. So Habakkuk says, write the vision and make it plain. So this is the part that you really need to sit and dream. This is the fun part. So make a list of what's important to you. Location, number of bedrooms, yard size, proximity to work or schools, but also please keep in mind what's realistic for your budget and lifestyle. So one thing I always tell my clients is to prioritize what matters most, but you're going to have to stay a little flexible on the rest. This is the key. Your first home is not your forever home. So it's a stepping stone toward building equity and stability. So as your first home, just remember, this is not your forever home. So you have to start somewhere. And I always say to first timers, you buy a house in 3 to 5 years. The equity that you have built up, you can now use on another house that you really like. So your first home, and we always say don't settle. And I'm not trying to teach you to settle, but I am trying to teach you that you have to start somewhere. So keep that in the back of your mind as a first-time home buyer. Step 5. Pray through the process. One of the most important things we can do throughout this journey is pray. Ask God for wisdom in every decision, patience when things feel slow, and peace when unexpected challenges arise. Remember Proverbs 16:3. When you commit your plans to the Lord, He establishes your steps. Trust that He's working behind the scenes even when you can't see it. So as we step into this new year, I want to remind you that buying a home is more than a financial decision. It's a faith journey. It's about trusting God's timing, being a good steward of your resources, and believing that He has good plans for your future. So the process may not always be easy, but when you take it step by step and keep God at the center, you will enjoy the journey. So again, thank you for tuning in to this New Year's episode of Faith and Foundations. If buying a home is one of your goals this year, I'd love to help you take that next step. Remember, you can reach out to me on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, Homes by Keisha. And let's talk about how we can make this thing happen together. Remember, with faith and a solid foundation, there's nothing you can't achieve. So here's to a year of growth, blessings, and big steps towards your dreams. Until next time, keep building on the rock. And Happy New Year.